Hello people, it's Blitz here. Welcome back to another episode of Wild West in Planet Coaster. It's part 7. Okay, just seeing what we've done. I've actually shot forward for my last episode, put the path in, put a rock in, and a tunnel for the path going to the ride. I actually thought I had that on record and somehow I didn't press the record button. But it's got one half done. And we'll do the second half this side of the path, and where it'll be in a very nice tight spot. So it's not looking too bad. I did have to alter it at a later date. I forgot to put the priority path in, so I'll do a few deletions inside, widen the tunnel. So it's not exactly looking like this as it should do, but you see in the photos the differences. Yeah, don't forget to save, by the way. I'll do it lots. Now, I haven't made in the past. I don't know if it's down to Steam or it's down to the game or it's down to my recordings, but I did lose a lot of stuff in the past, getting corrupted. And I did have, even though I managed to repair it itself, Steam went offline a couple of days ago. Thought no problem. Managed to load the game, then the next minute it come off. It started. Well, it's saying I couldn't connect to the servers. And I waited about 10 minutes and I connected to the servers. Saved the game, as you do. Started the next day, and it says my files are not on the server. They're not the same. So then I had to load them from my computer in, update the server. So I don't know what went wrong now. But you don't know what's going to happen. You might get corruption on your desktop as well, and yeah, it's not going to happen. So don't forget to save, whatever you do. Alright, if it's corrupted file, it's corrupted file, but at least got some sort of backup. Okay, so you can see the left hand side. I've put a lot of rocks in. I'm trying to get as close to the ride as possible. So when the ride flies around, you can see all the rocks, all scary. And now we're just trying to do the same side on the right hand side of the thing. Plus obviously, we've got to make the tunnel for the log flume. But I've got to work out, I've got to obviously put lights in, I've got to put a structure in, I've got to work out, okay, as I just said, the priority path needs to be added as well. I'm just grabbing one of my blueprints we made earlier. Should fit quite nicely. It's a bit difficult when you're working inside, especially when it's a bit darker. It's a problem when you work with modern games with all the lighting. They've got, well, it's like you go inside, I can't see, I need lights. Go outside and you've got shadows everywhere. It's light one side and dark the other side. I suppose we could have a feature where it's like, okay, let's turn a light on and it's the same lightness everywhere. There's no shadows, literally. It just highlights everything. Just for the part where you want to do some work. That's looking quite good. I can't say a lot, but I've enjoyed making this part more than what I've done my last part. I don't know why. I've always wanted to do a Western theme, and obviously I've learnt a lot since the last part. You know, I've had a bit of a gap. I'm trying out new features here, and obviously by having a gap, I'm more interested in coming back to play it. I want to go back to the other park, finish it off. Not sure when though. I very much want to get this one done. Now I'm just making another structure the other side. Looks like it's been held up by the rocks. So there's a structure. I mean, you know, put none of this in. It's just what I like to obviously make things look like my park. I don't want it to look like everybody else's park. I'm quite happy to make all this sort of stuff. For me, it brings more enjoyment to the game. But like I said, before I don't really play the game. I just make stuff. Working inside this space is quite difficult. Camera don't want to go where it should go, or where you want it to go. I'll make this little dent, little cove inside. Might have a couple of cowboys shooting at people as they go past on a log flume. Sit cowboy in there for the time being and come back to it a bit later. Remind myself that I've got to do something now. I've turned on the clipping feature in the menu. See if it actually makes the camera work easier work inside. But as you go through walls, I'm not quite sure if it makes it easier or just as difficult. And sometimes when you're moving around, it's like, okay, I've got plenty of space. And I thought, oh no, I ain't got space. And the picture goes a bit funny. Now I've just gone to the top. I stuck some water on the top. I'm gonna get some more in. So it looks like it's coming down. I'm not sure if I've got enough space. Might have to cheat, as we do. It's like a paddling pool fountain thing. Somewhere here. Pirate skull fountain. It's cool. A little bit of cheating. It's got water in it. I'll make a bit of an hole, you know, like raise it up. Unfortunately, it's a different colour, but I think it's still got a better effect than having one of those blue tiles we were using in the first episode or the second episode. And the other thing is that when you delete, the water won't disappear. But you just got to make sure you don't have the surround of the pool itself on show. I think it's an easy way round. So it's a cheat, but it works effectively. I'm just trying to think now. I've got water coming from the top. Have some go down into the splash pond, as we do. Thought I'd stick a fountain at the top. Give it a bit of effect, like one of those hot pools you can find around the world. Instead of water running down through the rocks down into the splash pond. I might add some the other water jets later, where water floods up in the air as an effect. Well, adds a display more than an effect, I should say. I mean, I've got to go around the whole park when it's done. Put all the lights in. It's very dark at this moment in time when you turn the lights off, I have to say. So has anyone got any ideas when they do the anniversary? What they plan to do at the anniversary? Are we getting some new goodies for Christmas? Anyone know? Anyone got any secrets? Say not letting anyone know? No one's wondering what the building is on the right hand side, on top. It wasn't going to be a restaurant, but I have got it on video. It's just a basic square, literally building, nothing flash. And I'm thinking about deleting it. That's the main reason I'm not actually put on video. I thought it don't look really outstanding. I was going to make some tables and umbrellas and put some stairs in going down to the building below, to the log flume entrance. But I don't think it's big enough to do anything outstanding. I may do something else with it. I might make it like an appearance where it's going over the cliff. Not as in falling, as in where the floor hangs over, and put it on stilts. Might look out a bit better then. But I'll come back to that at another date. This one get a bit of foliage in at the top. Then we'll take a look at the helium ring, go around in circles. So that's what we've done so far. You can see the building at the top there, which I was just saying about removing. So let's take a quick look through what we've done. You can see a sign up there. Sort it out. That's basically come through. Look, priority path down, done. Grab the ride. Little space, managed to get it in there. I think it looks quite good with the mountain very close to it. Pity we can't get boulders falling down. But now looking better, even better then. But that's life. Okay, now let's move on to the ride. So that weren't a bad little run. Going around circles, get a bit dizzy. So now I come back to my walking bridge, and this is where I decided to make the supports out of the logs. I think they look better, and when I made these, I actually put them side by side instead of inside each other. I think it goes with the Western theme quite well. And again, it's a blueprint, so it makes basically make life a lot easier for yourself. Make some blueprints. You just keep putting another one in. I can't say how much it's a great feature. Where you just copy and paste. Anything as I said before, just got to make sure you press the X key before you put it in place, or make life easy for yourself. Just delete what you just done, or undo, delete, then get another one in. Make sure you press X key. I went a step further, as I do. I actually put a support structure coming from the sides underneath, so it looks like it's holding the bridge up, because it's an extremely wide bridge. I mean, if the game creators, they actually change the way the supports are, where you can have a choice of concrete, steel, or wood. In this case, I would rather have wood. And I might leave it in, but I'm not having concrete. Unfortunately, we've got concrete stairs we can't get rid of, and we actually have concrete on the bridge on the sides and underneath. But that we can't get round, so I've got to put up with it, if we like it or not. Seem to be missing a leg there. Don't want to now. Don't forget, if you want to know how to make a blueprint, if you don't know how to, it's basically the item we got, where you got it in hold position. There's a little icon comes up where you got the movement keys on the right hand side, which is you move it, little triangle, make blueprint, click blueprint, and you get another screen, and you got to call it your name and a few other features. And when you've done that, it's always in your file section. And if you want to, upload it to the workshop and hopefully get a lot of subscribers. I'll give you a hint. If you want to actually get subscribers from your workshop items, stick it on the forums and give them links. Otherwise, no one's ever going to find it. I'll tell you that now. There's too many items on Steam Workshop for people to go through to find yours. Okay, last thing we're going to do is have a run on a log flume and have some pictures. Okay, I hope you like the old log flume around the mountains, the pools. And I'll leave it there, and I will see you in the next part, when we go and do the skull. Have some fun making a cowboy. And a new train station, and a mountain, and lakes, and God knows what else. Okay, that is all. Blitz out.